Hi, I'm Sean Previl, and on this edition of 5 Minutes With, we're sitting down with Mike Clark, the Manager of Public Relations and Fund Development for the Windsor Essex Children's Aid Society. So Mike, to start with, could you give us an overview of what CAS does for the area?
Well, the Windsor Essex Children's Aid Society has been part of this community since 1899. Our mandate, of course, is the protection of children in Windsor and Essex County, and that's our number one priority. It's also to encourage children and youth to aspire to their dreams and to strengthen families. So really our business is creating success stories, and that's what we're promoting in the community today.
Now, how many children are currently in care in Windsor and Essex County?
Currently, we have about 602 children in care of the Society. We provide some form of service to 1 in every 10 children in Windsor and Essex County, but that may be short term, but approximately 1 in 10, but there are 602 children in the care right now.
What is the criteria for taking children into care?
Well, I think that there's a concern on behalf of the community, the authorities per se, that a child may not be safe, or if perhaps the parent-child relationship is at a straining point where the parents need some assistance, need some teaching, need some guidance, and there needs to be a time away in order to promote the strengthening of that relationship. That's where it belongs. And of course, like I said, the number one mandate is assuring the protection of children. So if a child is ever considered to be at risk, then they come into the care of the society.
What are some common misconceptions about child abuse? Because it's not just about physical abuse, is it?
No. There's all types of abuse. There's emotional abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, bullying. There's a lot of discussion about that today. So all those are forms of abuse in one form or another. And I think anything that really deters from having a child being able to reach their full potential, either from an emotional or a physical perspective, all interacts with the whole word abuse per se.
I also heard that you're opening a new wing at the CAS. What's it for?
Yes, we're very proud of that. This coming week, actually, November 21st and 22nd, we're opening the Bill and Dot Mazzotti Child and Family Center, which is a wonderful addition to what we have. We built our Riverside Drive building about 10 years ago as part of the amalgamation of the public and the Roman Catholic Children's Aid Societies. There was an access wing in there for child visitations, but we've definitely outgrown that. The Mazzotti Center, the wonderful thing is it's all about programming and services for children. And there's areas such as a family teaching kitchen, a room dedicated to our youth, infant stimulation rooms, a music and art therapy room, a homework room. So all types of things to really help a child, again, aspire to their highest goals and aspirations.
How much did approximately did the wing cost?
It's a $4.5 million project. To this date, we've raised $3.1 million of a $3.5 million goal. $1.25 million of that was donated by the Mazzotti family, hence the name, the Bill and Dot Mazzotti Child and Family Center, which is the largest philanthropic gift of its kind of any children's aid society in Ontario.
You mentioned that you work to create the best success stories for kids possible. Does the Children's Aid Society, do they also work with foster parents to provide homes for children? Or?
Yes, we do. Many, many years ago, sometimes children were in group homes or group care. That's not so much the case anymore, and we try to find as much of a home-like setting as we can for children that are placed with us, hence foster homes and kinship homes. And together we have about 247 of those. And all foster parents are trained through us, and it's a really thorough check procedure, it's screening procedure for foster parents as well, trying to find the best fit for the child.
With foster care, how does it differ from adoption?
Foster care is a temporary situation where we hope that many of these children are able to be reunited with their families, that circumstances will change through teaching and programming and the types of programs that we offer. So the hope is that those children will be reunited as a family unit. Some cases that doesn't happen, and in many cases these children are adopted. Adoption is more of a permanent situation, and that's often the case with many of our young people, and we have an adoption department, and people that are interested in adoption can contact us as well.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us, Mike.
Thank you.
I'm Sean Previl, and we've just spent 5 minutes with Mike Clark.